do your own research, but I'm going to go ahead and stick these two long bolts in here. And I still got a gap back there just from where my piston pushed out when I was pulling on my chain. But let's get an extension over here. And see if I can snug these up and get it. I might try to push it back down and tighten it up, but yeah, I don't know whether to do this now or do it once you get the mount. We're gonna get the valve cover on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it snugged up now. But anytime working on heads or anything, you definitely need to know your torque. They call for. I don't have a torque wrench, but I'm just going to snug it up. And then they pick up a torque wrench, maybe at Harbor Freight or somewhere. Or said my brother has one, and they might be around. Yeah, I'm just doing it by hand just because I'm on the camera. I'm gonna get back up. Back down, turn it a little bit, make it sit back down, don't want to strip to lock it up. Cinching the two pieces together. I guess you're getting a shot, it's not so bright, I don't see the screen. Okay, I just pushed it back by hand. Still do it by hand. Just hand tight for now. Yeah, it's like the two biggest, longest bolts I had. About 1 inch of thread on a 4-inch bolt. So it goes all the way into the block, long bolts. But yeah, I'm just gonna put that on, tighten it down so it won't pop back up again if I turn the crank or flywheel or kick pedal or something. But yeah, that second piece just slid right on there. Closer you get to the end of those 4 studs, the easier stuff is to slide down. But yeah, just freaking doing it by hand because I don't want to go dig their toolbox, the tool bag to find it. But I probably got an extension over there in the other scooter where I've been working on it. But yeah, that's where we are with the valves. So yeah, the next thing's your cam. Let me just give it all a quick wipe down. Check the surfaces in there, your resting bearing surfaces, and your gasket surfaces. But yeah, there's the bearings. The fidget spinners. It's like a fidget spinner, right? For adults. So yeah, let me put this on there and show you the progress. It's kind of hard sitting working on this thing, sitting in a chair and holding the camera. Or I could just, let me just set it back over here and see how far we get with the battery we got. I gotta give everything a wipe down because everything's been tossed around and grit. All my maintenance surfaces off. I probably should spray this thing with some light oil or something before I put it back in there, but I think we'll be alright. bit of spots on it. The teeth look good. So, go ahead and wipe the lifters off and the surfaces on it. It kind of holds this all together. I know you ain't getting a shot of me wiping the parts off, but I think you'll be alright. But yeah, whenever this thing is, let's see if I'm able to get the chain on there. Right away. Yeah, I think I got to set my top dead center over there, and to roll that chain back on. But here's how the lifters go back on. Then I got to check my valve flash. Okay, I'm sitting in the right place. Here we go now. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of just how it sits on there. But I gotta get this, pull this back off and get this chain back open, and check my top dead center, and then try to set this and roll the chain and hope it lands right in the big hole right in the middle. So that'll take maybe get lucky on the first try, but I've never done it, so it might take me a few tries. Then tighten all this down just snugly, then check your valve spacing. I'll show you how to do that whenever I get to it. But that one's got no move. This one's got like a ton. That one's got none. So that might have been a guy's problem. He said it didn't have no compression, and that's on the compression exhaust side. So maybe just didn't check his valves. Oh, let's see. Put this all the way up on there. Yeah, there's like no movable down that valve. On that, yeah. Like lifter. There's like no space. But alright, let me continue working on this, and we'll grab me something cold to drink, and then might run out and get something to eat. So it might be this evening when I come back. So it's about lunchtime now, probably 11, somewhere 11:30. And I'll charge the camera battery and get set up for later. So yeah, then I'll show you some of the body panels that are pretty rough, but I'm using Gorilla Glue on the back side of my plastics, and taking old plastic credit cards, or gift cards or whatever it is that run out or expired or emptied or whatever, and cutting them into the sizes I need, and gluing those back on the back side of my cracks, and then clamping it all together. And that seems like it's working pretty good. And then I put in a little glue on the front just to fill in any voids, and then sand it down later. But that's what I'm using, is the Gorilla Glue. So we'll see how that holds up with road vibration and daily use and wear and tear. I started with super glue, and it was like too dry and hard and rugged. It's just like super glue is just hard, so it would just like just break back loose. So let's see how the Gorilla Glue does. Expands, so it's like a big glob of foam stuff on the back. So, and we'll see how that works out with the plastic credit card material and the Gorilla Glue. And then this is going to be kind of my experimental bike, my backup bike, my whatever bike if it does run. And I do all the crazy stuff to it since I only got a little bit of money into it. You know, I might cut this out and see how it works. You know, to show off the clutch. And you know, this is aluminum, I believe, so you could polish it. So if you're gonna polish that, you got all that aluminum on the sand and polish. But it's got these wheels on there. They were probably chrome. Let me show you. They kind of got the bike like a blacked out theme. But yeah, it's got these painted the rims black. So the rims are decently cool. It's like a brand new back tire. The front looks pretty new, yeah. And it says the rims blacked out. Must have came that way, but I seen some chrome spots, so I figured he had painted them. But that's no big deal. There's the exhaust. But yeah, I don't get like it has this part, but it don't have the smog thing on top of the valve cover. But it does have like, I think that's the smog thing too there. So it must have, instead of having that metal line, it must have that on top of the valve cover. I don't know if you can see it. But hell, we might end up deleting all that shit. Take that off the muffler. Weld it. And I'll do some research and see if it could be deleted. And then see how, you know, if it's gonna run without it. But yeah, I was thinking it didn't have it because it had, you know, like different head. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes though, you know what I mean? It's all experimental and individual bikes, and how somebody else does it might be a little different from how you do it. So we just gotta try things and see how it works for ourselves. And then I'm gonna bust the tail light. At least it's got a back fender on there. Yeah, it's alright for what I gave for it. I mean, if you're interested in what I gave for it, you could hit me up. But yeah, old scooter. I don't know what the brand is, like I don't know, Chinese bike, but I know it's got like different names. So yeah, I'm gonna stop us here, and then y'all want to stop here and take a break because it's hot, right? Yep. I got the mosquito spray out, but I hadn't needed it yet. We'll get you the DEET. Well, that's DEET free, I mean, the safe stuff. But that works pretty good, yeah, I like that. So yeah, let me stop you here, I'm just rambling now. Welcome back. We're back on the scooter. I didn't film any of it, but you could find it on the interwebs, diagrams, and other YouTube videos. But set my gear, 2 small ones and then the big one straight. I mean, I'm gonna get off what, 2 teeth, but I got it together, that's the thing. But I'm not finished with it. I went out and got the torque wrench to set my head bolts. I didn't torque those yet, I just barely snugged them up. And I went to get a filler gap or filler gap things, gauge fillers or whatever they're called. Yeah, gauge fillers. And I didn't find them at the one place I went, but I wasn't really in there long enough to search for them. But so those are the two things I need to do, so there's no use to fret over that. But that's where it's sitting. I like for it to be back a little bit, like another tooth or two. But yeah, I had to double check myself on the flywheel. I had to take the flywheel cover off and see it's off. They want that T lined up with that thing right there, so it's pretty close. And it's the back side where the oil fill is. I thought it was on the front side, but I had to take the cover off and it's on the back side, so I had to double check myself. And so it's coming along. Well, got it back together today. Just have my ground wire, remember to ground the motor, and put my tensioner back in. I done put the carburetor on. Just see if there's anything else loose that's come off the exhaust. So just checking if there's any loose ends that's not accounted for or anything I gotta check. It looks like I got everything. But yeah. So this is pretty much what I've done for the last, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I had to push it up here in the shade though, good lord, it was hot out here. But went by a yard sale. Guy gave me that rack there, a bicycle rack, made by Switzerland, or made by Switzer or something. I can't see for the sun, and I can't see in the camera. Maybe y'all can make it out. And then Switzerland. So I don't really know what bike that came off of. But if anybody knows, drop it in the comments. Y'all might have seen some other videos. I got a bunch of bikes. Grabbed these off of eBay. This one's like a new carb, but where the throttle stuff is screwed up, but it's all new inside, so that's what I was getting. And then the throttle linkage parts bent, but other than that, it's like brand new. But I'll probably take all these parts off of this one, and got two more. I used one. I got a used one there. They look pretty much identical. That's again a Cabro or something. Again, I can't see. The sun's at my back. On top of that, I don't know how to pronounce it. This looks like a CVK, maybe. That's some initials there. Now they're all Chinese, so hell, I'll be shocked if something said made in America. Maybe I can make it out. I know how it's pronounced. Alright, there it is. Yeah, whatever that is, Japan. Japan might be decent enough. Yeah, it's not too bad shape. It don't look like. Some decent stuff. We'll have to tear into those one day and see what jets is hanging out in there. And for another day, I got the exhaust off. There's my valve cover. I think I need a valve cover gasket. Oh, actually that one's good, so shit, I might not even need to order that valve cover gasket. Oh yeah, I got a free chainsaw. I'll take a look at it. Same yard sale that I got that bicycle rack from. I guess it's a Craftsman. It's seen better days. It's old Craftsman, it looks like. I'll get it out and see for the fire. Yeah, old Craftsman. Little one. We'll get it out and see what it'll do when I turn the camera back on. Fuck is all of that? I don't know, some kind of mess in there. Oil and maybe sunflower seeds and bugs, or maybe nothing that will bite. I'll take it around there. Sauce ain't good, we'll rinse the case out. But if it ain't any good, we'll insist somebody else give it to somebody else, you know what I mean? Pass it on. But yeah, I got all the plastic for this scooter. I'm kind of jumping around, sorry about that. I put mine up here in the shade earlier, but it ain't no shade there now. But yeah, there's kind of the rust effect I'm going for. Rust patina, sanded. Shit, I didn't get any loom today to finish that, but I kind of zip tied it up. And excuse the big pile of dog shit, I gotta get out here and clean the yard, but there's all the plastic and nonsense. Gotta figure out, well, I ain't gotta figure out where it goes, I know where it goes, but get it all back on there in the right order and the screws in the right place at the right time. Yeah, there's the bottom of the fan box coolant thing. So yeah, mine's got like aluminum wheels. Then I showed you those black wheels on that other one. But I got a load of dirt there from my garden. It rained for like 2 or 3 days and a tornado warning. So I covered my dirt up so it wouldn't wash down the road. That's like, it was like $100 for, I don't know how many, like, I don't know if it was a ton or exactly how it was measured, but it was like 3 tractor scoops. No, it might have been 4 or 5 tractor scoops. Yeah, I think it was 5 tractor scoops, and delivered for $100 from a local place. But it was topsoil and the mix topsoil with compost and, well, not, I guess it was like compost, wood material, ground up wood mulch. So it was like red dirt, sand, dirt. You know, you could probably, you guys still, you know, I got it covered up, but kind of some good dirt, I guess. All different little bits in there, red dirt, sand, and all kinds of bits. But let me walk back around here. Yeah, we're just going back and forth today. But shit, I got those little things down there. Let me zoom in. Let me get them in this shot. Those are 3 by 3, so that's giving me 9 by 3 foot. But what those are is the 3 stackable components to a compost heap. Let me get you in a shot. Those black things right there. So each one of those is 3 square foot, 3 by 3. And I just got, like, you know, a couple of tomatoes and a couple of little plants, but I was pretty late with getting them in. And I need to go down there and check on them because they look dry. Even though we had a bunch of rain. Still looks dry and yellowed, but it is what it is. I kind of rushed it and threw it together in a day, and I had the plant started late. Well, I had them started in the house, and then they got too big and lanky, and didn't really do good in the house. Not enough sun. And then I brought them outside and they didn't adjust too well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my side cover on here and wire my lights back up, and probably take her for a ride later, just down the roads and neighborhoods. But yeah, that's kind of wraps it up as far as what I'm working on. So yeah, I need to like clean up my mess, and let me pull on the saw one or two times, and then we might get back to you on that saw. I still got you zoomed in. Sorry about that. But yeah, let me pull on it a few times, and then we'll call her done with working on shit for today. How about that? Alright.